Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie and I recently started learning how to make my own bread. And honestly, if I can do it, so can you. Today I'm taking you guys to Italy, well, figuratively speaking, because I'm making focaccia bread. Focaccia bread is a yeast-fed flatbread that originated in Italy. The dough can be topped with herbs like rosemary right before baking, which gives it the most aromatic flavor. The recipe I'm sharing with you guys today is honestly the only focaccia bread recipe you will ever need. And I'll also give you guys several options for toppings. As usual, check the description box for a full list of ingredients, and with that, let's get to making some delicious focaccia bread. Start by combining all the ingredients. After combining the ingredients, mix well to form a rough ball and knead until the dough is soft and stretchy. Form the dough into a ball and place it in a greased dish and tightly cover with greased plastic wrap. Let the dough proof for about an hour to an hour and a half or until it's doubled in size. I let mine proof on a countertop, but if you're in a rush, you can proof in a warm place like an oven without turning it on or a microwave. If you proof at a lower temperature, it takes a lot longer to rise, but it develops really great flavor. After the dough is done with the first rise, punch down the dough and place it on a lightly floured surface. The dough will be a little bit sticky, which is okay. I wanted to make two different types of toppings, so I split the dough into two. Cover the remaining dough with plastic wrap while you're working on the first half to prevent it from drying out. Roll the dough into a thickness of about 1/2 inch, and the dough should roughly be the same shape as the pan you're using. After rolling the dough, press the dough into a greased pan and loosely cover with plastic wrap. Repeat with the rest of the dough if you're using two different pans. I had a hard time pressing the first dough into a square pan, but after letting it rest while I worked on the second half, made it much easier to shape. After shaping the dough, let it rise for another 30 to 40 minutes. While the dough is proofing, we're going to start working on our toppings. I'm making two different toppings, a thyme, rosemary, and oregano garlic topping, and a rosemary and garlic topping. For more flavor, I chopped up the herbs. After prepping your herbs, put them in two separate bowls. I'm also using fresh herbs, but you can also use dried herbs. After chopping the herbs, add a dash of powdered garlic into each bowl. I went with powdered garlic because I didn't want the garlic to be overpowering. Next, add a tablespoon of olive oil in each bowl. 10 minutes before baking, preheat the oven to 400 degrees F. After the dough is done proofing, poke dents into the dough. When poking, your finger should touch the pan. If your finger is sticking onto the dough, wet your hands before poking the dough. Next, we're going to slather on the toppings of the dough. Use a brush to make sure that the dough is evenly covered with the herbs. The last step is sprinkling some salt on top of the dough. Next, bake for 20 minutes or until the dough is light golden brown. After baking, place the bread on a cooling rack to let it cool slightly. And that is how simple it is to make focaccia bread. I usually cut mine into single-serve pieces and place them into bread bags. I also store them in the freezer, so whenever I'm craving focaccia bread, I can reheat in the oven or microwave to have some fresh focaccia bread. Focaccia bread can be eaten in so many ways. You can use it to make sandwiches, you can eat it with soup, you can even use it to make pizza. Focaccia bread is also very delicious on its own. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy baking! Bye guys!